Starting dropshipping is a brilliant idea. At least it was for me. For me, dropshipping has changed my life completely. Not just in the business sense, but in just self-development sense. The kind of person I needed to become to do dropshipping is completely different. I used to be very lazy. I used to be a little negative with, I'd say, my thoughts and with people and with things in general. I had a very negative approach in life, I guess. But nowadays, I usually have a very positive mindset. I never really speak ill of anything. No matter how bad a situation can get, I always think about the positives, and it's changed everything that I think about everything. And this has only happened because of me starting dropshipping. And I've been really into the self-development kind of thing. Been trying, before I was trying to read as much as I could when I was kind of starting out dropshipping, and I've kind of slowed down with the reading just because I need more time focusing on dropshipping. But definitely when I get my time back, that is something that I want to get into more, which is reading. And that's something that I, never liked. I always thought I hated reading, and I thought I was terrible at it. But then, I guess I just needed to find the right genre to read, which was self-development. And yeah, this is something that I never really looked into before I started dropshipping, but I only did it because, everyone in the dropshipping space is kind of doing self-development as well. And although it has nothing to, it doesn't correlate with dropshipping specifically, it helps you in terms of keeping yourself disciplined to be able to do dropshipping every day, being able to control things in your life that's happening in terms of the foods you eat and the things you do outside of dropshipping would depend on how you are with your business. And so, for example, if you are constantly going clubbing and constantly going to raves and events, you will not be able to have the time to be able to do dropshipping 8 to 12 hours a day. It's just not possible because you'll be constantly very tired, and you won't be able to focus as well because, you're drinking every weekend and, doing drugs and doing all these things, and it doesn't help with keeping your mind focused. And so for me, doing dropshipping, it's made me actually focus more on my health in terms of, trying to listen to podcasts that kind of help me understand things that are good for myself, and these are things that I never would have done. And I also started listening to podcasts ever since I started dropshipping, and that was something I never done before as well. I never listened to podcasts. I was never interested in it, and I never thought I would ever listen to a podcast fully, right? But now I'm literally I listen to a podcast every day, something to learn, and I've been so obsessed with this thing of trying to learn one new thing every single day. No matter what it is, it doesn't have to be with dropshipping, but it just needs to be something, anything to do with the body, whatever it is, something that's interesting, and I need to learn that one thing every day. And I've been doing that ever since last year, and that's just something that I would have never done with dropshipping if I didn't do dropshipping, okay? So I would say, a lot of other people don't really talk about this kind of switch up in their life when they do incorporate dropshipping into their lives. But for me, it's been one of the biggest change. And, a lot of people out there who show them doing a side hustle like dropshipping or doing an agency, and they show their morning routines, and their morning routines are 2 hours long, and then they start doing work. That kind of stuff is useless. It's there's no point spending 2 hours to wash your face and, go on an ice bath, right? And then starting your day. When you're in the beginning stage, you need to focus on making the money, and you can do small things journaling in the morning. I think is great. Doesn't take up that much time, maybe 10 minutes max. And it's a good way to start your day, start your day on a positive note. These kinds of things are great. but they do not correlate directly with dropshipping, and that is true. But it helps yourself with, you know, getting into the schedule and getting yourself, you know, ready for the day. It does work, and you don't need to spend like the 2 hours on your day to start. And yeah, like I truly think like dropshipping, like starting dropshipping, it's so easy to get into, and anyone can do it. Like literally anyone can do it. And it's, for me, it's changed so much of who I am as a person now. Like if you look at myself a year and a half ago, I was not like this at all, right? I was the type of person always going clubbing, going out late at night. I always thought I was a night owl. And then ever since I started dropshipping, I'm always a morning person now. I always wake up in the mornings very, very early. I can never sleep very late, and I always sleep early now. And I never drink. I've been sober for over a year, and it's been great. Like, insane. These are things that would have never happened to me if I didn't do dropshipping. And so, yeah, the things that can change your life, like the things that can happen, you have absolutely no idea. But yeah, and I'm still on my journey, which is the craziest thing. Like things can change so much in a year, and imagine another year, and then 3 years, and then 4 years. How much can change? Like everything about yourself, you can just change. So yeah, I want to leave you guys with that for this video. Bit of a random video, I don't know, just talking about dropshipping in general. But if you are thinking about doing dropshipping, it's definitely something you should look into. If it's not dropshipping, anything in business, something you're interested in, I would say definitely try and pursue it. Because, you know, end of the day, you'll find out that the person you are now will not be able to do the things that you need to do to get that business going. And so you'll change yourself and do better things to improve on yourself, and eventually you'll be grateful for it. And yeah, like, you know, something to look into for you guys if you guys are watching this. But yeah, I'll end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.